Okay, so you might be wondering why this video is starting in the car, or maybe you're not wondering. But anyways, so I'm on my way to Vancouver to pick up a car. It is a BMW 3 Series, I believe it is. Nothing crazy special, but family friend was talking to my mother and said that there was her son moved away, couldn't sell the car in time. Then my mother called me and said, "Hey, do you want to go get this car in Vancouver?" And I'm like, sure, it's like a 13-hour drive from where I live, but yeah, sure, let's do it. So I made a trip out of it, and here I am. I'm driving through Jasper right now, making a trip out of it. Not just gonna go there and come straight back. I mean, I booked a hotel for 3 days, so I've never been that far west before. Never ever been to Vancouver, so I have no idea what to expect. And I've been wanting to say this whole summer, I mean, let's go to Vancouver, and this opportunity came up, so I just kind of went for it. What else? Yeah, so 13-hour drive, gonna go get it. Hopefully it makes it back. They apparently daily drive the thing, so I guess it won't be that bad, but I brought a whole bunch of tools just in case something happens, and we'll see how far that goes. Gonna check out, supposedly there's a Subaru meet, and there's also a big car show every Thursday night, and it is Thursday, so hopefully I get there for that, and gonna check out some museums and fucking aquarium and stuff like that, the touristy stuff. So the mission objective is gonna be get the car, get it back to where I live, and then hopefully it makes it back. It might be kind of like a roadkill thing. It might die or break down. I don't know what's in store, but hopefully it just makes it back, no problem, no issues. So that's where we're gonna kick it off, and I hope you watch. That view. There's the water. Pretty decent view for a cheaper room. I'm satisfied. Okay, we're here. It's behind this house apparently. Keys in the mailbox. Said there's like a driveway or something?
We'll probably have to walk down from the alley.
Ooh, S2000.
It's quite a big difference from the prairies, eh?
Oh yeah. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. There it is. Here it is. Oh yeah.
It's in good shape.
Looks like it's in decent shape. Plasti dipped wheels, cracked bumper. Not bad, not bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna start it. Wanna hold that? This thing's pretty good. It's not bad. Stereo's a little... It's cool. Started up good.
It smells like a Beamer. It smells like crayons.
Sunroof for it?
You're brave.
I'd be worried about that not closing again. Okay, I'm gonna move it so I can check under the hood and stuff.
We should go to Canadian Tire and grab some zip ties for the bumper.
Wow. Nothing wrong with that. No rust or anything. You can restore these headlights. Not a big deal. Yeah, this thing is zip tied, no problem. I should have brought my drill. Drill some holes and zip tie that together. It's not a big deal. It's gonna need new tires. I'd rather the dry rotted ones be on the back in case it blows out. I hope there's a spare.
Oh, hello.
Nice. Well done.
Oh.
Okay, is there a spare tire under here? Yeah, there's a spare tire. Yeah, check out these tires. They're fucked. Look at that. That's destroyed. That'll probably be the first thing this car gets is a set of tires. Like the tread is okay, it's just this, it's all dry rotted and cracked and... There's like no rust under here.
There's no check engine light.
Yeah, that's a surprise for a BMW. No check engine light. Yeah, there's no rust or anything. I don't see shit. Looks good. Subframe isn't rusted out. Exhaust looks new. It's like shiny still. Looks like maybe the valve cover's leaking a little bit, but that's not really a big deal. I can fix that later. Overall, pretty fucking good. AC works. This window doesn't work, which isn't a big deal. That can be fixed. Probably just came off the track. As long as it doesn't fall down while I'm driving. So far, so good. No clunks and bangs or... Nice and quiet. I don't hear any big exhaust leaks or anything. Pedal doesn't sink to the floor when I hit the brakes. So, just turn in here. Signal lights work. It is a BMW. Hit some bumps. Man, this thing's solid. Let's see if she's got some jam. peppy for a little inline six. How do we get back?
I don't know.
I've decided it's probably best to just go get 2 new tires. Get those dry rotted ones out of there and put the new tires on the front, put the 2 good tires on the back, and then we'll be safe because it's a 1,200 kilometer drive, so I don't really want to chance it. So I'm off to Canadian Tire to try to get some new tires for this thing. Okay, I drove this thing across Vancouver back to the hotel, and pretty decent. Had to add 3 quarts of oil. It was pretty damn low, but that shouldn't be a problem. It's not like had an engine knock or anything, so yeah. It's gonna be a 1,200 kilometer drive test for this thing on Sunday. Okay, gonna drive back with this thing. Hopefully it doesn't break down on the way. Okay, all fueled up and ready to go, but I'm a little worried about this trip back because that's all the forest fires that are happening right now. That's where I am, and I gotta go through all this to Alberta. So we'll see. Hopefully none of the roads close on the way back, but she's probably gonna be pretty smoky, so we'll see what happens. Stop for a piss. Getting pretty close to the fires now. Everything's all smoky. The sun is all dim from the smoke, and you can see the hills on fire over there. Pretty crazy, so it's only just gonna get worse as we drive through. The Beamer runs good though, no problems yet. So as you can see, this thing actually made the whole trip without any issues, which is pretty sweet. So sort of after driving it for a day or 2 now, I found that one of the windows doesn't work, the locks don't work. If you lock the car, as Canadian Tire found out when I got the tires changed, they locked it and couldn't unlock it, so I made them pay for a tow truck to come get the thing unlocked at their expense. And once we got that done, headed over to the Subaru meet, and that was pretty cool. Met a lot of pretty cool people. Everyone liked my hood scoop, so that's pretty good. It actually got recognized quite a bit, which is kind of funny. And then after we left, drove this thing back. Pretty good on fuel. I was quite impressed with that. It has a huge fuel tank. It's like 80 liters or something. And luckily none of the tires blew out, so that's also a plus. A little bit of an oil leak around the valve cover. AC still works, which is great. No suspension issues. I'm gonna actually go and kind of get the thing up on jack stands and kind of check everything over real good with the wheels off and stuff. I won't do that right now or anything. I was gonna restore the headlights. That'll be the first thing to do. But I tried to go get the 3M kit that I like using, and the 2 places that I went didn't have it. So I was kind of like, whatever, I'll just do it another time. But overall, I mean, nothing really jumped out at me and said, you know, this thing is destroyed and it's gonna need all kinds of work. I mean, it was a little bit of cosmetic stuff, but the paint job is in really good shape. There's no rust underneath. I mean, the thing spent its whole life in Vancouver, so I mean, I know they have that salty air, but it's not, they don't have salt roads and all this crap in the wintertime. I don't even think he drove it a whole lot anyways. I think the guy who owns this or whatever only had it for a short time. He got it from someone else, and then he didn't sell it in time. So the story is with this, well, why did you get a free car? Well, the thing I said at the beginning of the video, because it was at this point it was abandoned, but the deal is I'm gonna fix it and then sell it because I don't need 4 vehicles. And this thing is basically just purely a moneymaker. I've done this a few times with a few vehicles. I had a Volvo that I bought for $1,200 and sold it for like $4,000 after fixing a couple things on it. So that was like, it's kind of what I do. So this thing is basically just going to be purely a moneymaker. It's a nice car. I might like track it or something one day and maybe do a couple little things cosmetically, maybe get some different wheels on it or something like that. But I mean, as far as it goes, it's a nice daily driver. It's pretty solid, so it will be for sale in a little while. But I'm going to register it in my name, take ownership of it, and then when I sell it, the guy who owns it, I'll split the money with him. So that's the arrangement. And luckily, this thing isn't a total piece of shit. So we'll just go from there and see how it works out. So that's the end of the video. I hope you liked what I did. And you'll see more of this car in future videos.